hope that you're doing well. I'm making a quick video to talk about courage, creativity, and contemplation, and what that means to me, and why I think that those are three elements that are important to help us if you're feeling challenged, stressed, depressed, have an injury, isolated, feeling lonely, feeling like you need to overcome a state of being which has you feeling down. I feel like these three elements, courage, creativity, and contemplation, are keys to help get through and to transcend a feeling of suffering. So courage for me, for one, for starters, I am being courageous in making a video and showing up however it is that I'm showing up each time and presenting that. And although I don't have my thoughts formed out, I have something that I want to convey. And right now I feel it energetically that this is what I really want to be doing. So I'm pushing myself. There's a part of me saying, go on, Heather, you can do it. Keep trying, just keep trying. So that's the courage part for me. Also courage to talk about things that aren't normally accepted to be talking about, such as pain. I'm uncomfortable. No one really wants to hear that if they ask you, how are you? Oh, I'm not feeling well and I'm going through this. You can feel the other person just kind of walking away as you're still talking. So courage to find ways to present yourself authentically without hiding who it is that you are, and continue to just keep trying, not to continue to put more facade on in front of you and bury it deeper inside of you, which causes a lot of pain and suffering. And then it comes out in other ways, which creates more damage around you in the long run. So that's something courageous that we can all do, is muster up the strength to talk about how it is we really are. If someone says, how are you? Quickly answer them honestly, or say, do you really want to know? I mean, I'm having a bit of a challenging day, or, just find some sort of outlet to express yourself. If it's not with a conversation that someone wants to have, make a video. That's what I'm doing. Creativity also comes right in there. Courage into creativity. I'm using the creative process of filming, of editing, to help all this energy that I'm feeling inside. If you're paralyzed, if you have a spinal cord injury, if you're incapacitated somehow and you're unable to move and you're feeling limited, even if you're feeling restricted in life in general, if you are kind of stuck in any kind of situation where you're not feeling like you're able to be free, you have to find a creative way to create that space of freedom for you. So I choose not to go out and spend my days out and about. I am choosing right now to take the best care of my body and do what's the best for my body and my muscle atrophy and everything like that. So I need to find a creative way to connect outward and have the feeling of expansion, which is having a creative perspective on life and my connection to my surroundings and what that means. So if you make a creative sort of shift from oh, I'm just in a house with these walls and this is my space and I can't go further, if you can creatively realize that you can be a part of some greater expanse and reality that's outside of just your house and outside of just your body, and start to feel into that through meditation or just long periods of silence, you can realize and start to experientially feel that you are connected to a greater expansion and not just inside your body or inside your house. So that leads to contemplation. We went over courage, creativity, and now contemplation, which I just alluded to by saying meditation or periods of silence. When you take the time, and another video I want to do is talking about how being paralyzed or having a spinal cord injury or a life-changing injury, which keeps you home a lot and needing to take care of yourself more than other things, which may be less of a priority now. Taking care of your body so that you can stay alive is the top priority. When you shift to that sort of lifestyle, you have sort of another strength which comes from that. There's this process that happens and unfolds, which really turns you into a slower, more understanding, more aware, more compassionate person, not just for yourself and all of you, what you see yourself going through, but for everything around you as well. So in these slow times of silence that we have in between of taking care of a meal or having therapy or something, we can be resting. And instead of just plugging into a show and watching a series of that and having that take all of your energy, I found something that's incredibly rewarding is to go within, not for entertainment, but to discover what you have to unfold, that once you start paying attention to, it feels seen and will start moving. So with that comes an incredible talk about expansion outward. I mean, when you start to contemplate what's going on and what's making up the things that you're made out of, like your patterns and where they're coming from and the connections in your life and the overall rhythm and the essence of who you are truly, then it starts to become this incredible gift of a whole new world that you can explore and tap into. And I feel like when I start to honor that space, when I contemplate something and I think for a long time, it's a whole new system to get familiar with outside of the system of the everyday life and modern culture and society and, what's going on there and those transactions and all that and how fast, and you don't really get time to sink in and to get to know another route. And so I believe that that's a superpower, to be able to have the time and the space and the silence while you're resting to go there. It's wonderful. So courage to put yourself out there and talk about what it is you really want to talk about and share and convey for others, because I want to ultimately help. I know that there must be other people out of the billions of perspectives that there are in this world, and the billions of ways that we can convey things. There must be people that find my channel and want to hear what I have to say, and it helps them feel better. So I want to do that. That's what I want to present and to give, while I'm unable to do as many paintings as I would like, because my hands are fragile and my energy is different and I need it for other things. I'd like to find another way to serve. So I'm gonna just keep pushing myself out here to continue doing this, and I'm gonna stay creative as I do that and offer that as I can, and contemplate. I'm gonna spend my time in between just going within and retrieving bits of information that we can all find when we go into those quiet states. We share a lot in that silence. There's a wealth of information there, and it's so helpful to get to another perspective that helps us to stay feeling more expanded and free, especially if we're feeling physically limited and tired. So there's a lot going on. Like today, I exercised a bit. I got my workout shirt and I was in the standing frame, and I was doing some qigong and stretching. And before that, I was in the swimming pool, in the sun, in the water, moving my body. And I feel that if any of us do little things like that every single day, it's not only our body that we are working out, it's the intention that we're putting into that of how you want to help yourself thrive and feel great and do the necessary steps that it takes, even though it's challenging. It takes me so long to do those things, get in the pool and get in the standing frame. But it's not just my body that's benefiting from it. It's my intention, my strength, of character, and also it's doing something else on another energetic level that I can't quite explain right now. But I just wanted to try and make this video quickly, and I made it to the end, and I hope this helps anyone understand what it is I'm doing with all of these different types of videos that I'm putting up. It's not incredibly consistent, but those 3 key words are behind every single one of them: courage, creativity, and contemplation. So I hope that helps someone somehow, and take really good care. Bye.